There we go. Hey everyone. Christ, Lulu, I'm only 2 minutes late. I was having issues. I was trying to make my phone landscape, but my phone camera is in the middle of my phone, so it warps everything. So it's gonna have to be portrait. So I was fighting with that. So I thought, sod it, I'll put it back into portrait and just go on. How is everyone? Don't mind me, I'm just sorting out my lighting and everything. Okay, make sure it's bright enough. Probably see my plushies in the background. Yes, I am sat on my bed, but that's because I want to be comfortable. Oh God, see. And if I put it like this, it warps and my stand isn't high enough, so I can't be bothered. Because like I said, my camera on my phone is right in the middle at the top, whereas most people's cameras are like on the side. So yeah, I'd rather not look like I'm totally sideways or off or try and piss about with my lighting and my stand too much because my lighting goes, this is the highest it goes. I mean, I could get my giant ring light out, but that is too much effort for me today. I want to chill. Don't want to waste too much energy. Can someone share that I'm live, please, and pin it? I've messaged Missa, but I think she's dead. I'm just sorting out some bits. I didn't get a chance to organize my boxes properly, so let's have a chat while I do that. And then we can try and figure out what it is I'm going to be doing for my birthday night out, which is the plan. Thank you, Victoria. Right, okay, put pallets there. Yeah, I should be trying some new techniques today, which will be exciting if it goes well. So I'm going to be needing my cream bronzer because I'm going to be starting with that. Also, I forgot to grab my tan foundation, but that's fine. I can grab it at any point. Everything is in this box behind me because I just throw everything in a box and hope for the best, and didn't organize it, so now I'm organizing it. I'll put all my base stuff there. Oh, hi, Pavel. Brow gel there. Oh, oh, hello. Thank you.
Most of the potatoes are okay, but they're all different sizes, so something.
Could you plonk it there?
Oh, dare you.
Thank you. Say hi to James.
She's eating out a mixing bowl just so you all know. She's too embarrassed to show you.
And what?
So embarrassed to show them the mixing bowl.
I'm not too embarrassed to show them
The mixing bowl.
We put food in mixing bowls. It's just easier when it's cold, and we've also lost some trays. Eyes. He's already left. Yeah, like moving stuff around. Get in there. So all the pencils and glitters. That one. Then it'd be much easier for me to find things. It's going to be like both a neutral and bold look that I'm hoping for. My birthday theme is we're wearing all black. It's it's a funeral to my youth, which I think will be quite fun and quite cool. But I also obviously want to look my best makeup wise, and I want to do like I'm thinking a black and bronze smoky eye, but also like contoured and blended all into my base. And I've seen loads of videos where makeup artists will get like a cream bronzer before they lay anything else down and like put it all up in the contour areas and then blend eyeshadow into it. Funeral to youth, that's dark lol. Yes, I am quite dark. My sense of humor is rather dark. But also, like, it's also because I didn't want a cheesy theme. I didn't want people showing up with like silly things on, and I just thought, well, imagine a big group photo of everyone glammed up to the nines. You can wear whatever color makeup and accessories you want. I just wanted it all black. And just a big group photo of everyone wearing black and just looking really cool. All right, Emily. I haven't done it like that before. Like I usually do it after where I'll blend like bronzer um up into my crease and stuff, but I'm doing it first this time and I'm gonna like build on and off. Ah, you'll have to send us pictures, Sylvia, when you're done. I just feel like summer was yesterday and it's already snowing and it's Christmassy things and it's really hurting my head. I'm just like, I don't know what day, month, week, or year or anything is anymore. Oh yeah. And I've got some bronze press glitter for later too. Ah, there's my brow gel. I'm gonna need that. There's my tan foundation. There's my MAC. I think I'm almost ready to go. Just cleaning a brush. So I'm thinking I'll probably need a stiffer brush. I quite like the idea of a cow onesie. Please send me a picture. Oh, multi-chrome shadow. Just thought I'd do some swatching while I'm here. I feel you, Pavo. I'd rather live somewhere hot myself. Like I love Christmas and snow and all that, but at the same time I hate it. It's like I have bad, I'm disabled and have awful joints, so when it hits, it like tires me out awfully. I just get so knackered. Please send a picture of you and your dog both wearing it, Emily. Can someone message Elena and tell her I'm live, please? Because she's just messaged me. Okay. Is my lighting really bad or is it all right? I also need to put my hair back a little more. I tried laminating my brows myself and it didn't go too badly. But I didn't realize I'm not meant to wet them for the next 24 hours. So obviously they've just went again. Gonna put my hair back even further. As you can see, I'm still quite gingery underneath, but it's very light up top. Like it needs another level of lift before it's at its like optimum. But it's definitely getting there. And also bleach breakage, but that's gonna happen when you wanna go blonde. Okay, now I'm gonna get let's use this side. Yeah, the reason why the brows don't really match, they do plucking wise, but hair length, I went to trim this side and trimmed too much hair, like in this vicinity here where I'm brushing. So the hairs aren't long enough, so they go a bit weird. So yeah, that really annoys me, and I keep putting castor oil in them, hoping that they'll grow out faster, but they don't. So this side brow looks really nice. This one looks really janky, but you can't have everything. Right. Let's just shove these down. It looks fine when I stick it up, but it's the first one to go down. And trust me, when there's no brow gel on this planet, that holds my brows down as long as I want them to be. Ever. My brows are like the thickest, coarsest things ever. Hello. People were saying hi, by the way, and you disappeared.
Huh?
People were saying hello to you and you disappeared.
Hello!
There you go. I think he's replied now. A bear coat. Yeah, Emily, I made the mistake. I was like, yeah, just go in with the 40 ball. It's fine. Here it's like 1.5 months of summer and the rest is winter. Yeah. So you got snow again now until like April or something, probably. I think I need to hold on. I think it's a little blurry. Let me see. I dare say that looks better. Scottish words. I just like the idea of picking up a live bear and just wearing him as a jacket. I've named mine George. So another thing I've noticed with my makeup looks is I always bring it up quite a bit. Today I'm going to try and keep it more out because I want more of like a foxy eye as opposed to I don't know. I'll see how I feel, but I'm going to need a kind of blending brush of some sort. So I'm going to grab my blenders, assuming I don't drop everything. There we go. This might be a good one to start off with, or should I go with a more tapered butt? I'll do it with the bigger edge. I mean, if worst comes to the worst, I can always take it off and start again. Just want to look cool on my body. Now, where's my green bronzer? I had you. Oh, you're here. I would call him Warm. Warm the bear. Also, how pretty is this, though? I hope this is the right tone. Yeah. Might be too pale, but I am going to deepen everything. We will see. All right, well, the lighting's fine at my end to see here. So I'm just going to follow the natural contours of my face, kind of. and not bring that as high up, more out, as you can see. So it doesn't go, because I usually bring it up. I usually lift it way more. But I will blend into the brow at the front. It's just going to be hard to get even because my eyes are two different shapes. So I'm going to match this side to this side. I think I have, yeah, more of a dip on this eye. So let's do that. So it's going to look a bit nuts for a while. Hi, Gina. The shine? Shine of what? Oh, the swatch. Yeah, it is very shiny. I'm debating getting my big ring light. What do you guys think? Would you guys prefer the better lighting, or are you happy with this? Do you think I should bring in a bit more extra lighting? So it is my birthday stream, and I don't mind nabbing it. It is one of those trust the process looks. No worries, Matty. It's nice to have you here. You know what? I think I will grab my big ring light. So if you guys can hang fire and talk to my two friends here, Stitch and my shark. His name is Parsnip, by the way. If you want to talk to Parsnip, I will be 2 minutes. It's already plugged in and stood up, but it's in the living room. So I will be back. It's also going to help me as well, so I can try and get this a bit more even. I'm not going to be able to wait until after the stream. Ugh. There we go. To plug you in. What have I got? No, it's probably you. Let's see. That should be a lot more adequate and better than my regular light, because my regular light is pretty awful. Yeah, I'm a bit. Oh no, I'm dropping. Put you here. Brighten you up. On the side of my face. And I look even more insane now. Okay, let's get back to what I was doing. Yeah, there's a difference between a 3-inch ring light and a 20-inch ring light. It's just annoying to use and to cart around. But when I show you all my low lit sparkles, I'll turn it down. Yeah, I'll keep the little one on too. I'll tilt it a bit more towards me. There we go. How's the swatch looking this lighting? Oh, better. What if I turn that away? Yeah. Don't know if this is the shape that I want. I might diffuse some more. Get one of my blenders. Diffuse the tops. Allow. You say that and then proceed to be very noisy.
Shove it up your ass.
No, that's for OnlyFans, babe, not YouTube. What are you looking for? Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
They're all talking about penises now. As I was saying, there's a difference between 3 inches and 20 inches.
Like mine specifically, or
No. Put it away.
it's not out, Eddie. Everybody, just trying to make it jiggle.
Hi, Anne Marie. My birthday is in exactly a week.
Hi, Anne Marie.
And James says hello to you as well. Oh, all the doors squeak. I don't know if I'm liking this yet. I feel like, yeah, I look a bit insane at the minute. At the minute. Words. Wow. Well done, Daniela. Gold star. Just snapping on the side. As you do. I also bought, where you at? The brown P. Louise. See if I can deepen stuff up. I'm gonna use the same brush. James WD-40 out. Yeah, he might have to. So let's blend this underneath. Yeah, that's not deepening much at all. Yeah, I might end up taking this off and starting again. And I'll do what I was originally going to do, which is blend this kind of contouring after the look. Because I'm going to have to play around with this technique by myself when I'm not entertaining a crowd. God, okay, YouTube. Thanks for making me shit my pants. Off you come. Hi, Elena. Oh, and happy birthday for tomorrow as well, Lou. Oh, let's try this again. So, I want a proper black and bronze smoky eye for my birthday. I mean, yeah, you might think, oh, that's a bit boring, but I'll be tan. Obviously, my hair's more blonde now. Comment if you guys want to quickly see my hair. I'll take it down and show you and then put it back up again. Because I need to tie it up again anyway. But I'm a lot more blonde now, and I don't know. I'm wearing obviously like a really cool, like well-fitted boiler suit, so I look all. And I'll be having combat boots on, got yin yang earrings, a yin yang handbag, and my friend Jenna on Wednesday is going to come over and braid my hair super tight from the scalp down, so when I take it out on Saturday, it'll just be curls. And I'm thinking of doing like sort of Spice Girlsy hair where it's going to be curly, but a couple of space buns or something like that. Give me those luscious locks. Of course. Happy to oblige. It looks a little nuts at the minute, but I think, like I said, it needs to be lifted a little more because obviously from the dark brown to light, and we had to take it out because I had a little breakage in the front. I've also bought some toner stuff. I have a lot of hair. Yeah, it's a lot more blonde, it's a lot more 90s, and with a full face, it looks so fun. And I wanted like chunky streaks. We're gonna add more underneath next time I'm in as well, just to add to it. And eventually, if you guys can see, the blonde will get to about that color. Yeah, exactly, Emily. You get the vibe. You add. I'll If you guys want, I'll pull up a picture off of the fit, so you can see the outfit for my birthday. Well, obviously, I'll also be posting it once I'm all dressed up. Because the idea is we've got Jean is coming down to see me as well, and I'm doing a fun Friday day out at the Metro Centre, and then Saturday we're going for food, going for drinks, and that's when everyone's gonna dress up. So like I said, all black. Here's the outfit, guys. So as you can see, it's a one piece. Sorry about all the reflections. Also, my butt looks absolutely awesome in it at the show. I'm like, wait, peace. And it'll be with combat boots, like you said, the hair, the bronzy eyes. Hopefully, it will be such a vibe. And I've lost my bubble. Where did that go? I lose everything every 5 minutes. What is wrong with me? I want to scream from the mountains, but there are no mountains here. I found it. Oh yeah, almost birthday twin. Oh man, I love the outfit. Also, I got it in a very good deal. It's by Criminal Damage. It was on ASOS, and it was reduced from £100 to 31. And oh gosh, what is going on here? Don't even ask. It's a size 14. I'm normally a size 16. So I was just like, the fact that it fits so good, I was just like, yes, 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 yes. Oh, see, Emily, you feel it. Okay, so I want it winged out, but not as winged out. So that's gonna be a jam. I'm gonna prime my eyes like I normally prime my eyes, and we're just gonna wing it. We're just gonna wing it. I'll figure it out. Like I said, I want to practice my birthday look today, and I'm gonna try and not veer off the path too much, cause the rest of this week I could practice before then, but I mean I've been proper on top of my skincare lately. Speaking of which, I need to add a little more anyway. And I'm gonna be face masking all week and getting my skin as good as I can for the day itself. So fingers crossed. ASOS was giving me come to Colorado one day. No worries, Matty. Enjoy co-op. No purples today. I wish there was purples, but no purples. I'm not doing purple for my eye look. I was thinking, do I do black and purple or black and bronze? But I think black and bronze is way more my jam and a bit more 90s with this hairdo. Just moisturizing and priming at the same time because that is a step that I forgot. Man, just the thought of the fact that I'm leaving my 20s in a week. And me and James have been together already almost 2 years, and it feels like I only just started dating him. Like, it's just nuts. Like, the whole time thing absolutely blows my brain just a little bit. Alright, so primey primers. I might mix because I quite like this primer, my Be Perfect primer with my MAC paint pot, which look how much I've hit pan on. I managed to pick another one up in the sale because it was reduced to 12 or 13 pounds from 17. So I've got a backup here. So that's there for when I need it. Oh, Tia, the contouring thing I was doing, I didn't really think I needed something a lot deeper. I don't think this. Plus, I'll be wearing tan foundation. I mean, I'm going to catfish that today, but I'm going to be tan on a day I'll be self tanning before. It just wasn't. If it was if it was the dark, because this is just medium, I think it would have looked a lot better. The film frame, I have it in the back. Film frame. I think I do. The one where they're like in the air in the picture, I'm sure. Prepare for time to fly by. I already feel like it does. I don't want it to go any faster. This is horrific. I need to find a way to pause time, not just for the sake of aging, but just for life in general. I just feel like I'm running out of time for everything. My typing is compromised. Lucky needs some lap love now that I'm here. No worries. Give Lucky a cuddle. I should have put a headband on, but if makeup gets in my hair, that's how it is today. I don't mind using a slightly deeper eye primer because I'll be going quite dark. Oh, yay! Nice to see you there, Jen. And Kylie, and everyone who's joined. In my head, it feels like it should be June. Yes, same, Emily. Wasn't it just March yesterday? Like, I feel like it was just summer. We were all sweating our asses off, and now it's too cold. Why can't England choose one? Not have everything to the most moist level, should I add? It's always pissing down, or too humid, or too snowy, or too windy and rainy. It's never just like decent. Moist. Yes, CT gets it. Glad I picked today instead of yesterday, because yesterday I was knackered and had a crash day. I feel quite a bit better today. So I had a gaming day yesterday. I was barely online. Stamp all of this down. Also, got quite an announcement to make to people that haven't seen. James got us a camera, a YouTube camera. Don't have it here yet, but we're swapping rooms either before or just after Christmas to sort out filming. And guess who's going to be making content very, 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 very soon? My birthday is in exactly a week's time, Kylie, but because I'm busy all next week, And week after that, I'm not going to have time to have any lives, and I'll also want recovery time in between. So I'm choosing to have my live a week early because obviously I'll be out Friday, Saturday, recovering Sunday, and then busy the week after anyway. And obviously, with the run up to Christmas, everyone's going to be busy. So I thought, move it ahead and just, go with the flow and kill two birds with one stone. So practice my birthday look and hang out with you guys. I'm excited that I'll be doing videos. I hope I'm good at it. I promise you, they're probably. Actually, you know what? Yeah, there will be a blooper reel at the end of each video. So I'm gonna go into one of my favorite palettes, Bronze palette by Natasha Denona. My first Natasha Denona palette I've ever bought. Question is, do I start with richer colors and then add black, or do I start with black? Because I usually go darkest first, but I'm debating going bronzes first and then adding the black. Like I said, I'm trying new things. I'm trying to mix it up. Love that tone. Oh, got the chest. I'm sorry, I'm just catching up on comments. Chest flu infection. Oh, Anne Marie, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you've got. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I hope you are getting lots of nice teas for your throat and stuff. Because that's what I do. It's like my comfort thing. So my favorite is a cherry and cinnamon tea, which I have with honey, and it's just so warming and comfortable to drink. No, mum, you sit here. On verbal Tourette syndrome. Oh, bless her. I'm sure you two can hopefully understand each other quite well. Bronzers first. Do dark to light, except for black. Always add that last. Of the way you teach. Oh, thank you, everyone. I'm excited. I'm excited to start. Just trying to think of what brush I'm going to use. I might even use a packer and then blend it out. Now I'll go with this. Let's do bronzes first. Let's mix it up. This is such a pretty tone. Shade. I don't think it's in the right spot. Power grid. We are working to restore power supplies. Okay, well, hopefully our power doesn't go off here. Well, if I've got a full battery mine, so if anything happens, I'll just jump on my 3G. Keeping it a lot lower than I normally do. Because I'm trying to, like, to have it more out, but low, not as high up as I normally do it. We'll see. I might end up doing it high. See what it turns into. What I might even do, because I am practicing the look, is potentially start with black on this eye and just see how that looks as well. Figured out you look for Saturday. Well, tell me. Tell me what you're thinking. Ear meds had issues since I was 6. I've had ear problems as well. The worst thing I had was a labyrinthitis, which was such a bad ear infection at one point that it gave me the worst vertigo, like constant spinning. And I would literally sit and try and concentrate on something on the table, and I couldn't. Everything just kept spinning. And that was like for days. It made me very sick. It's such a weird name for a condition as well. Like when the doctor told me, oh, I said I was going to start black on the eye, but now I'm already matching them. Oh well. Let's just roll with it then. Yeah, labyrinthitis. Such a weird name. Neutral wing, dilute blues and greens. Go for more rounded rather than wing. Ooh, okay. I'm interested to see how that looks. Oh, that's good, Jess. Hold on, I've got a message. Oh, just saying about the power grid situation. Are you doing tubes? I love them. Get so bad her eardrums burst. Oh, hi, Kerry. That is such a pretty shade of like bronzy brown, isn't it? Like I would call this like tortoiseshell brown. A kind of rich, warm brown. Now I want like an orangey tone. So I might even dip in, or do I have a better one here? No. Let's try. Oh, I think this might be quite good. Perpetrated eardrums. Ooh. Or is it perforated eardrums, I think? Perpetrated? Perforated? There we go. I got the California Loaf palette. One of my faves. I'm just swatching, seeing what will work with these tones. And I want it quite deep. See, I'm gonna step it up into that one. It's pretty too because it's like a sequin shade, and I really love sequin shades. That blends so nice. Trying to have it a little less rounded though, so what kind of shape will I be giving myself and how high will I go? That is the question. Let's try like there. Gonna look a little bonkers for a bit, but it will make sense eventually, I hope. I'm not used to going this slow down. Doesn't look too bad actually. I can hear James listening to South Park or watching South Park. And these are really pretty tones together. Oh, Stitch, yes, Stitch is in the back. He's my pillow. He's my pillow, cause I'm an adult who's turning 30 that likes plushies. So diffusing my edges here. Just thinking what colour will I blend this out with? Do I keep it browny, bronzy, orangey? Or do I go down a mustardy route? Or even like an orangey mustard? Oh, that's stretched out way more already. So, is that the one I used? Yeah. Let's just stretch this out a little that way too. But as you can see, usually I blend it up here. But today it's more like here. And then once the lashes are on later, hopefully it will like look a lot more like cat eye like, as opposed to the way I do it when it's like all the way up into my brows and whatnot. Could even mix this tone that I'm using now with a bit of yellow and see how it comes out. Blend it out into that a little bit. Just keep building it up. And we're going to put lots of black all over the lid and see how that's shaping up. That side seems to dip a little bit. It's like, do I add and then join my under eye up? Or do I get a wipe later and sharpen it? We will see. I'll try and match this side up a little more here with where it's going. Like the trick is with these looks is to just take your time and build them up. Don't rush. And that's my problem, is I rush way too much. Really loving these tones together though. And back in with my OG shade. I as well do Emily so much. I just think they're like so flattering on everyone. Just thinking that. That's such a pretty shade. I need to use these colours more again. I haven't done it in such a long time and I keep meaning to, and then colours happen. I am being strict today. I do want this to go well. Just debating what I'm going to do with the inner portion of my lid, because I will have black. So I'm thinking of black. Yeah, I might start laying the black down soon, actually, after I blend this area out and then add more bronze where I want it. Colours are nice, though. Thank you. So, like, I don't often wear, or if ever, wear this kind of shape. Wondering if I should have kept it straighter rather than angled it, but I'm sure if I get another clean blending brush and just a really, really fluffy one, I can diffuse the edges a bit more here. Just to keep diffusing. Because the idea is to just build diffuse till you end up with like something really smoky and blown out. And, like, not only are you diffusing the color, but you're kind of stretching it as well. So let's start stretching it into here. As you can see, because there's nothing there. And just push it that way. As well as diffusing the colors, you can see it starts to put a little color there as well, but not too much. Now, where did I put my black? Black's here. My lovely noir is in here. Okay, let's get Let's get a flat packer. A good flat packer. There we go. Perfect. And I've lost my mirror. No, I haven't. There it is here. A gold shimmer on top of the black. No, it won't be gold. I'm going to stick with bronze. I've already got a really good glitter. I'm going to be using, and it shifts a little green as well, which is, me and Emily talk about this all the time. Stuff that shifts like yellow, green, orange is just our jam. So that's what's going on my eyeballs on top of the black. I'm very excited about that. So tap out my primer where it's creased a little bit. Always does. Just start so the question is how high up do I go with the black? Because I want it more of a like a cat eye situation. Let's try here and then diffusing it. Because my problem is I'll take stuff up too high and then it will not be the shape that I want. So I'm going to go lower and then create like this kind of shape with it. It's starting to take a bit more shape now. Hi, Lucy. Oh, Lucy, I know you like those kinds of colors. You and me like the same kinds of neutral tones, as well as Emily too. And I plan on having, I'll be really tan, and I plan on having like the palest DSL lip ever. I'm so excited. Just gonna sort of just blend that into there. I think that's starting to take some shape. My only worry is I don't want it to make my eyes look small, but I also have really round eyes. So it's usually why when I do my grunge, I take it up so high and then up so high. So then it gives me more of a angled eye because my eyes, when I open them, they're really circular. So this is a different shape, but I'm trying to create that same effect where it will look sultry. I don't want it looking tiny. So it's like, do I bring the black just a bit past my crease? Debating that just a little bit, or do I keep it where it is and add more bronze? So that's where things start getting a little more challenging with the look, because it's not often that I play with shapes. I have been doing a lot of the same recently. So now it's like, well, how do I achieve that? I'm just sort of thinking ahead and feeling it as I go and just gently blend that black out into there. I'm also going to put a sparkly black on top of the black before I even go in with glitter. So this is going to be super duper sparkly. I'm bringing it up just a touch higher, but not too much. Literally, as you can see, a couple millimeters above my crease line. Because I'm going to diffuse it anyway. Going to diffuse it anyway, but I wanted it more flattering with my eye shape. So, this has nothing on it. Just, like I said, tiny circles and backs and forths. And I'm going to go over the black again and tighten it up as well. But we want that kind of smoke going on. Yeah, I know. One day I will get a fox eye lift, a thread lift where it does this for me. I'm also potentially going to wipe underneath to create more of that wing, but it's debating how high up I bring that wing. Usually I tend to keep my eye look sort of parallel to the angle of my brows, and this kind of still is. Debating whether I should take it a little higher or leave it as is. We will see. But I also don't want it too high, like I said. I'm trying to have it like a foxy eye. And when I pose like this. So I lift my brows anyway for photos. But when I'm out and about, I don't really care so much. I'll have enough alcohol in me. Everything will be grand. And the joy of having two of the same brushes, you don't know what color was on them. There we go. I need the dark brown again. So we're going back over stuff again. And with that sexy brown, start dragging it a little more now. Dragging it underneath slightly. Blend it into the black a bit, and then I'll go over the black again. Oh, I'm gonna potentially add more bronze here too. I'm just trying to get this right first, like the fun bits. And a portion should be a doddle. And I think smoking out the under eyes will 100% add to that effect because usually I smoke out really heavy all the way around. But today, once my base is on, I'm going to try and keep it to the inner portion of my eye and then smoke out very lightly here. So it keeps the heaviness in the cat eye portion. Start blending it up into the black a little bit here now. Start joining it up. And then into where I blended out that black. And then I'm going to add more black on top and it'll just smoke and smoke and smoke. Yeah, it definitely does, Anna. Like, even though I'm an MUA anyway, like, you're still always learning new things. And it's just more along the lines of I haven't done this kind of shape on myself in a very long time. So it's just a process of relearning. I'm gonna keep it really smoky here, like really, really smoky. Super deep, super fun. You can see now that looks a little crazy at the minute, but it will work out. It's like you just got to go over it and over it and over it until you get that kind of look that you want. But the trick is as well as not to overblend either. Like, where does it end? You can see I'm using the lightest of touches on top of the color to build it up again, and then I'll be diffusing it again. Just adding some here. Palettes I'm using the Natasha Denona Bronze and California Love. So these two pair beautifully. And I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Single in Noir. I'm also debating underneath that glitter, I have a Pastel Roses shade. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Did I put it in here or is it in? Oh no, it's in the little guy. I have a Pastel Roses shade called Foxy, which is everything my heart and soul desires. So I'm debating putting a little bit of that on top of the sparkly black too, but diffusing it So it has a bronze shift, as you see there, on top of the eyes, and then going in with the glitter. So you've got black glitter and that like bronze shift. So let's jump in and just start bringing that in some more. And I'll diffuse it again. I don't mind it looking a little messy because I'm quite grungy anyway. Hopefully once it's all put together, it will look... Looking for a green pigment of some kind. What kind of green, Gina? Because I've got a bunch of greens if you want me to swatch a bunch. We'll have a little swatch fest in a bit if you guys want. Seeing like the more I soften everything again, it's just really becoming like this gradient, soft look, and I'll build it up again and blinding green lime color. Do you mind a gold shift? Because I would dare say Lime Twist is one of my favorites. Or Hawaii. But there's Lime Twist. And there's Hawaii. I'll swatch both for you. So there's Lime Twist, as you can see. But like to me it looks lime green, but on camera it shifts quite gold. And Hawaii is just a pretty solid green shade. Dare say it's Lime Twist without the gold shift. I need to turn the brightness up on my phone. There we go. Now I can actually see. Ooh, one of my favorite shades out of the Natasha Denona palette, but I won't be using it for this look, is this guy. Like a red and green gold shift. It's beautiful, but I want more of that kind of bronzy tone. Yeah, Hawaii's pretty lime. Lime Twist is brighter though. Depends what you're after. Or you could just buy both and wear them together. My favorite green that I recently bought, I'll quickly wipe my hand. You guys can see because my hand is covered. Only -5 here. It's only minus freezing temperatures. Where are you at? Siren. It's not lime, but it's beautiful. I'm just obsessed with this tone. It's like it'll be good for summer next year. But it's got like a pinky lilac shift to it as well. It's a bit hard to see, but it's just so it's proper neon looking. Looks dead fun. That's Siren. Definitely need to build up more of that tone on this side here. And same on this side. Siren Parrot now looking for Hawaii. Nymph is next on my list as well. Parrot sounds fun. I haven't seen that one. You'll have to send me a swatch when you get it. Alright, okay, that's starting to go a little bit more where I want it to now. Blend the front out again. I'm going to keep the ends more dramatic. And now I'm going to go over the black. And we'll decide if we're going to add a little mustard to the edges too. We'll see. Or if I should keep it quite like... Or I could add like even a pop of neon orange on the edges. Let me know. Put mustard or orange. And the reason why I'd use a neon orange is because it'll be a lot brighter, so it should blend into the brown quite nicely. It won't look as neon as I describe it to be. Just because I'm quite olive and I'll be quite tan, I'll need to use a brighter shade for it to show. No such thing, Gina. Get them all. Where's the neon orange if I did use it? So it'd be more, so think of it this way. It'll either be something like this blended out lightly into the edges, or this. So if you think about it, mustard and orange aren't that far away from each other. Hi, Teresa. I need to add more to this eye. What question was for me? Let me have a look. The Nymph body highlighter stuff. Is that by Huda? I haven't tried that yet. It looks stunning. Is that the one where it's a gigantic pan as well? Like actually huge. Who would go through all that in one go? You'd never run out. So let's jump into the mustard. Right. Let's see. Let me have a look at which mustard I'd like, because I've got a few options. I'll go with the lighter one. And get another teeny baby brush. Oh, this one will be quite nice for the job. The Sigma E42. Oh, it was a Nymph by Pastel Roses, Anne-Marie. We were talking about. It was another shade of green. Because Emily commented there saying that Nymph was pretty to Gina. And I've seen that one because I was debating between that one and Siren when I got them. Trying so hard to not go too high up. See, I don't want it too mustardy. I want it more bronze. So I will diffuse the shade quite a bit. But it's sitting on everything else quite nicely. Bring it all the way down. Yeah. And dip back into that orangey tone. Just blend between the black and mustard and just blend that in again. Huh. I bet she did it by accident as well, or did she just buy two of them? Can anyone message Heather and tell her I'm on? I don't know what she's doing. Oh, here we go. This is where Teresa will sell us slowest cosmetics. As soon as you mention favorite brand, always comes up. Also, Gina's looking for like a lime green. Whoa, really, Teresa? I'm so glad I have mine then. That's such a beautiful palette. What a weird one to discontinue. That and the gold, actually, because the gold palette's stunning too. Okay. I'm debating, like, do I keep this as it is, or do I add a deeper chocolate in between these shades? Smoke it up even more before I go in with sparkle? Like, do I add some chocolatey tones in between? That one's not a bad shout, actually. If you don't mind, I'm going to grab a quick bite while I'm here because James brought me my food and I'll probably eat majority of it when I'm done streaming, but I'm a little hungry, so just gonna grab a couple mouthfuls. Desire for Metropolis. Let's add some chocolate then. Nice chocolatey tones. Chuck it right between here. Ring it very slightly. Not going all the way in with it because we don't want it to become muddy. We just want it as an addition to smoke out further. And I want the black to be its own thing. Now that's given it a bit more depth, hasn't it? If I jump back in with Beach from Natasha Denona, like mixing up all my mirrors, like what am I using? What am I not using? Can't beat a sneaky side snack. Yeah. Any vegan roast in it. Ooh. Pigs and blankets though. Yum. Blend that into that chocolate shade. Jump in with I'm gonna grab some mustard on my big blender and stab it out on the back of my hands. So it's on the brush, but also not too much. And then very lightly blend everything out with it and bring it up. There we go, and that's starting to look like I want it to now. And it's not too high, but higher, which I am fine with. But now it's giving me that lift that I wanted with the wing. And then jump back in with it and just blend up into the brows because I always do that. That's just a Daniela touch. Just to blend up into the brows here. Trees' own triangle of Bermuda. Okay, so we have our sparkly black here, which is really pretty. I'm gonna get one of these brushes and just go over my black with this one and just get it on there. Slightly blend the edges upwards, but not too much. Sparkly black. Oh, that went a bit high there. That's fine though. I'll be putting glitter on top and stuff anyway. Just grab a brush and blend it out. Oh, you know what? I'm not mad at it. I quite like that shape actually. Grungy smokes are the best kinds of smokes. Blend it out into that wing here, but very lightly. Don't want to overpower the chocolate. That is a sentence and a half. But that's starting to look like something. No worries, Tess. Nice to see you here. I'm using your California love that you gave me as part of this look. There you go. It's there, and I'm using the Natasha Denona bronze with it. So, but a little bit of. I don't think it's patchy. I just think I over blended it. Let me add a little more. A little more orangey mustard tones there. Oh yeah, I'm using some sequin shades here as well. I do love sequin shades. So it's just lightly blend here where it's got that funky gap. There we go. Back in with mustard. Do the same on the side. And mustard again. That's the thing when you're buffing out, you can overblend and cause a little bit of hoo-ha, but that's fine. You guys liking this look so far? So now I'm going to do the thing where I said I'm going to grab Foxy and I'm going to diffuse it on the back of my hand here, as you can see, to the point where there isn't a lot left on my finger. Just, as you can see, just go over the top of the sparkly black, but only slightly. Only slightly. So when I turn the lights down in a bit and you guys see the shims, it'll have a bronze shift on top of the black, but we don't want to overpower the black. We want the black to stay black. And now I need glitter primer, or am I meant to just be able to go straight in and apply it? We'll see. Let's try with fingers. Okay. Let's just go all the way up into the brow with it, just here. That's just really... Oh, thank you, Ray. Sorry if I'm the worst at reading comments. Concentration takes hold. So we'll add a little more there, just to match the other side. What I might do next time I do this on my birthday is use the gel liner as a base for the black as well, because I do think the black kind of disappears a bit when I want it a lot more dark. But the overall effect is quite nice. I just want the black to pop more underneath. This colour story in the back of my hand just makes me happy. I'm like, oh, colours. Thank you, Tess. Let's clean this up a bit. Not too much. Usually I do a big clean up there. I'm going to try and not do a straight line. I want it to be kind of blended and mad looking. Not mad looking, but like a whole vibe. It's the first time I've done this as well, so probably a lot neater on the day. That's not a bad shout, but I was thinking of just keeping it black this time, Emily. And also, I don't know where I've put Cultura, so I'd have to find it. But I was gonna keep it black and smoky, and smoke it out with black and then that red underneath, and just because I want that, like I said, like a cat eye look. And because my eyes are so round, I kind of have to make my eyes look smaller, and then wing it out to give it more of that kind of effect, as opposed to, because my eyes, like I said, are very circular. Let me hold on. Let me turn this big ring light down so you guys can appreciate it a bit more. I think I need a deeper chocolate here. I think that's why I'm a little thrown off. I think I need a deeper brown. Like something that's quite close to black. I've turned the ring light down just a little more so you guys can see. But I want it a lot more punchy. So I'm going to jump in. I'm going to use the new P. Louise that I got off Missa for my birthday. Missa, Antia, and Paula. It was so nice of them. And I'm going to try this chocolatey shade. Just here. Outside of this. And just create more of that kind of shape that I want. And see if that deepens it more. And like I said, I probably will use a gel black liner or a black base under the black here next time, just to make it pop some more. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Anna. I don't mind when I do really, really like massive looks, because then it matters a lot less. Where's my little brush? Are you a pro as well then, Anna? I'm gonna keep it more down. Not trying to go up. That's what I'm trying not to do. I don't want to go too up with this shape. I want to keep it kind of there. And then the rest of it is just kind of blended out. That's what it is. It's just meant to be like diffused in that direction, as opposed to too much color in that direction. Oh, okay. That's cool. I'm an editorial specialist, hence me liking blowing everything out so much all the time. Also fully qualified. I did all mine in college. Cool. That's looking a lot more smoked out and put together. And I'm trying not to go too much into here. I've got a photography qualification too, Anna. That's so cool. I've worked shoots and didn't like how I got treated sometimes. So I have a level two. I meant to do my level three, but then pandemic happened. So in September next year, I'm signing up to do level three photography. It's one course, so it's level three photography and online media production. So it should be really good for the whole YouTube thing. So that'll be exciting. I was gonna join this year, but because I had so much busy stuff going on and it affected my health and whatnot, I've just postponed it till next year and gonna concentrate on building the filming room and stuff. You know, take it a step at a time rather than trying to rush a project or stressing about it too much. What are you going to be doing, Tess? Spill those beans. Not literally though, because beans are delicious. The side's having a couple issues with it. It looks fine in the when I look in the mirror, it looks fine, but camera picks up stuff the eye doesn't see. Because according to me, this is blended nice. But I think because there's a bit of shine to the shadows, it's reflecting and showing off as patchy when it isn't, because some of the shades are sequin shades. Hell yes, Tess. Yes, can't waste the beans. I hope these lashes go. Is it these ones? No, it's not these ones. Where are the lashes I picked? Where are you at? Because I picked you out. Oh no. Stretch my legs out. They've gone down. Where did I put them? I lose everything every 5 minutes, and that's very normal for me. When I was in college, we were the last people on that course, Anna, to do analog photography as well, to use a darkroom and everything. And I was given a black and white, like proper 70s camera to do some projects with, and that was really fun to do some street photography with. Oh, Tess, that is that's a moneymaker right there as well. All that stuff. My friend Ruth does it, and she's excellent and excellent in it. You know, it's those kind of things are not cheap if you get it all done right. So I'm digging into some food while I'm here. You're gonna see me have a few odd mouthfuls here and there. I've not eaten today yet because did not feel like breakfast today. Hmm. I do have my lemon meringues, but I think the other lashes I picked up might be a bit longer, which I think is what I want. It's fine, Anne-Marie, if it's cold by the time I've got to do stuff, I'll just heat it up again. Here they are. Cold Wicked. I did a little lash haul because I pretty much had almost next to no lashes left, like at all. And these were reduced to £5-6 each on Beauty Base, so I spent like 25 on a bunch of them or something. Not a lot at all, but I wear my lashes to death, and I mean to death, like months. If because I don't put glue on them either, or sorry, I put glue on them. I don't put mascara on them, so they'll last way longer. And I also clean the bands and stuff myself, so I can reuse them. But lashes are expensive. But there's a bunch that need to go to the lash graveyard, aka the bin. So I finally renewed. But I've got. Can't tell if the lemon meringues are longer or if these are. Let's see. We will see. Analog was really fun. I'm not gonna lie though, I do prefer digital. I do prefer digital, but there is definitely an art to analog. We've got that, but I don't think that's as visible as I thought it would be. Beautiful lash though. Maybe lemon meringues might be more my jam. It's just gonna be hard to see lashes with a black lid. I wash and blow dry mine sometimes. That's amazing. It's hard to put things to the lash graveyard. It really is, Teresa. I literally like take them out and I look at them for a while, like in a pile on my hand, just all squished up and old, and I'm like, just a moment for the lashes that, you know, hoed me up when I needed them to. Yeah, I do mascara first as well. I'm just seeing how these look before I go in with mascara. I'm making a decision. I think lemon meringues are a better shout because either that or I don't know. Should I go for a big lash? That's also an option. Like a nice big lash. Where's that glitter? I'm gonna put that out of the way so I don't knock it over. And I'm also gonna mascara my lashes now as well. And I always do mascara first too. Misses a heathen and puts mascara on after lashes, and I'm just like, how? Oh, I quite like digital photo editing, and I've done some fun ones when I was in college as well, because I did a digital art course as well, which covered a lot of stuff. Um, I made a bunch of I painted a bunch of paintings, took a bunch of pictures in photography, and what I did was I scanned the photos in and then printed them out on a special printer onto translucent paper. So like different images of my paintings and then pieces of photography I also printed out on regular paper and cut out. And using foam pads, I created like 3D images of like city skylines and stuff. And I was gonna light it up, but I didn't get the time to do it. That was quite a fun project. And it like, I love textures and colors and mixing things up, and mixed media is really fun for me. It took quite a while to build it all up as well. The kids find lost lashes all over the house. I've got pictures of it somewhere, Tess, if you want to see at some point. I'll send you a bunch. I also have a photography page on Instagram. I don't get paid for any of it. It's literally just a hobby. I love dipping into my artistic side. That isn't just makeup all the time, as much as makeup is my like number one thing. Because it's nice to mix things up. Where are they? So, not 420. I did buy Amnesia as a birthday lash, but I don't know if they will go with this look. I think there might be. They definitely got the length. Ooh. Oh, that's so cool, Anna. And also, the problem is with Photoshop, because I also did product design when I was in school and used Photoshop back then as well, and did a little bit of graphic design as well. Um, is that they changed the software so much over the years, and when I'm so used to something and then I go back to college and everything's weird, I'm just like, what do? These are pretty. Do you think? I don't know. I don't know. Like they are really pretty, but they're so sparse that they're not that visible. What I'm trying to find is something that's wispy, like kind of like this, but bigger, but point upwards. And I know I've got more lashes somewhere. It's just a matter of finding them. So something like that where it's really wispy and goes up, so it's not too heavy, but that will go slightly above the black and be wispy enough to still be visible on the rest of my eyes, but still have that like effect where it will still give me more of a cat eye than a round eye. Same, and the thing is, the functions are always the same. They just always move where things are and change how it's done. And I'm sure down the line, not only will I build my own desktop, but I'll probably end up buying a Mac just for multimedia purposes. Just because they are the best for it, and then that way I keep on top of it and practice it all the time. Just looking for lashes. I think these are the ones I was looking for. What are these ones? Oh, yep, I found the other two. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm a Windows gal normally, but I'm not someone who's like, oh, Windows, oh, Mac. I see them built for different purposes and would utilize that. Obviously, as a gamer, I would 100% get Windows for my gaming. There we go. That might be what we're looking for. But it's extra, but as you can see, it's so wispy, it won't overpower the look, hopefully. These are in the style Shook. Oh, look at the curl on these bad boys. Have we found the one? I haven't trimmed them yet, so... Oh, here we go. Can you see? So the lash is still visible, but it's not overpowering the look. I think these are the ones. Alright, let's trim these. I don't want to trim them too much either. So I might even do the thing. Right, so I don't want to trim these into a flare, but they're also quite large. So do I see how they sit? Actually, no, since I trimmed the corners, they sit where I want them to. I was thinking of like, do I maybe push the lash up a little higher on the end to give me more of that cat eye look? We will see. We will definitely see. Also, I did have my mascara, and I probably put it down and lost it immediately because I am absolutely useless at life. and stack the trimmed bit. That's not a bad shout. I just if possible, quite like I don't like changing the shape of the lashes I buy too much. I just think they're really pretty as they are, and for other looks, I'd rather not change them too much. I've used MAC before, but it's not like in protest. Yeah, that's fair. I used MAC when I was in college because that's what they had. I already put mascara on, but I'm adding a little more because they're still a little bit eh. I quite like the shape I've plucked my brows in. Is it that one? Yeah. This is the one that I said that I tried to laminate and it like doesn't want to listen. As you can see, it's pointing down again when I want it to point up. I want it to be like raised. I want that space here. Okay, let's trim the other one and glue them. I do think the eye looks a little bigger than I anticipated, but at the same time, I think once the under eye is smoked out, I think it will work. These lashes are Shook by Dose of Lashes. Never worn these ones yet, but I've had a couple pairs from Dose of Lashes now, and I really like them. And I also really like the tubes they come in, like the whole test tube situation. I just think it looks cool. And as someone who has to take a lot of prescription tablets if I ever go traveling, I've got some pill boxes now, and they're hot pink. So, also pro tip: if you're traveling with a tiny handbag and you're staying at a friend's overnight after a night out, my friend does this for me because she's got a daughter, but she keeps empty Kinder eggs, the plastic Kinder egg bits, and gives them to me. So when I travel, I can put my lashes into something safe that's compact and doesn't squash the lashes. Just so you guys know, because since I've done that, it's like if I ever stay anywhere or stay at my mum's or anything, I can take my lashes off and put them somewhere safe without them getting squished. Mac used to be super cool and teeny to mid-90s. I have a love-hate relationship with Mac. I love Mac again now, but I went through a phase where I was just like, they're overrated, the products are overpriced, which a lot of them still are. But they do make a lot of ride or die stuff as well. It's like they're good at a lot of things, but they could also step up their game in regards to what they make and their formulas, etc. I will say their lipstick formula is incredible. Their pencil formula, like their eye pencils are great. I love their paint pots. Obviously, MAC Fix Plus is always good. How did glitter get on you already? And I haven't even glued you yet. I swear to God, glitter is literally an STD. Excellent reason to get Kinder eggs. Exactly, Teresa. I like Kinder eggs too, but obviously because my friend's daughter always has them, it's like her treat. She always just gives me like a Ziploc bag full of empty Kinder egg, plastic Kinder eggs, and I'll take them. I've got some in the bottom drawer over there, so I'll always just chuck one into a handbag. Even on like a night out or a day out, if you ever have a day where your makeup just pisses you off and you want to take it off, it just makes life a lot easier. Put that there. I just glued the wrong pair of lashes because I'm an idiot. Fairy herpes, literally. Yeah, exactly, Teresa. Like, if anyone wants to buy like a high-end lipstick, I'll always say get a MAC Bullet. Get a MAC Bullet, or even like my two favorites for high-end lipsticks. Actually, three, because I dare say Melt lipsticks. Melt bullets are just like insanely good. MAC and Charlotte Tilbury are probably my top two. Um, just because you can put them on without a liquid base and they'll hold their own with a liner. Also, MAC lip liners are great. I prefer a traditional pencil liner as opposed to a cream or gel because I find that one, they dry out insanely fast. So you'll go halfway down the pencil and the pencil's dried out. And two, I find that gel and really creamy lip pencils can feather, and I overline a little bit at the top. So I think with a like when you sharpen, I feel like it's a bit more precise, not too creamy. I like a bit of firmness in the pencil, and it builds the color up nice without it like layering so thick where it becomes like, you know what I mean? I mean, have you ever felt like a thick lip liner? Yes, I am jealous. Like, it doesn't matter how close I get, that's as good as my top lashes get. They're pretty rubbish. Excellent. So while my lashes are drying down a little bit, I got two presents of Miss Tia and Paula. They got me the P. Louise palette and they got me a Bobbi Brown face base. So I'm going to be using that as my primer today, and I love it. I tried Mrs. when I was in Scotland and fell in love. It's just so nice, and it doesn't mix badly with like my moisturizer. I feel like it makes me look so poreless as well. It's like not blurring where it's silicone-y because that I don't like, but it fills the pores nicely where it doesn't clog them up. And my foundation just sits so well on it. Yeah, exactly. I like I like for a pencil to set, but if it sets really creamy, I find that when you put lipstick on top, because I always blend my lipstick into my lip liner, that it just creates this like weird thick upper lip that during the day when it feathers a lot worse than something then that just fades. That's a little thinner but still gives you the coverage. That's also how I see foundations. I think I just don't like anything that feels heavy. And as someone who wears a lot of makeup and builds on a lot of makeup, it's quite a weird thing for me to say. I could even, instead of black, smoke my liner out with brown? No, brown. Or I could use black on the waterline and blend it down into this and then blend it down into shadow. We will see. We will see. We've got some options. Where's my scissors? Where you at? There they are. I'm gonna just trim one lash here that's pointing straight up because it's just going to get on my nerves and stab me in the eyeball. Nobody wants that shit. Okay, let's. Yeah, I've stuck my lash just a little higher than my own lash there, and then here normally. What I'll do is I'll plonk a lot of black there, but it should give me that fun lift that I am after. Tess, I love getting stabbed in the eyeball. There we go. See, a part of me wants to get a wipe and wipe excess blend and still have it angled and then blend it down again, or do I leave it as is and then add to the grunge? It's like options. Oh, well, I've been hearing your voice. I'm asleep. I shut my eyes for 15 minutes and I could hear you. Well, I hope it's a nice voice to sleep to. I can't really see myself doing the whole bedtime story thing. To try and get this lash a little higher. I'm not quite with it yet. To be honest, same and with everything in general. No, it was very soothing. Oh, that's cute. You know what? I'm gonna wipe just a little bit, but not too much. And what I'll do once my base is on is go over it and add just here. See, yeah, that's definitely helped a bit, but not too much. Yeah. And once the base is on as well, I'll probably have to go over that blend anyway, but I want like so how are we guys feeling about this look so far? It does look like it's separated there, but I'll plonk a bunch of black and squish it together. It's definitely creating more of that sort of eye that I want to do. I like the shape. And obviously I usually go more up, so my eyeshadow usually goes like this. But I quite like the straight out. I might play with that more. I look like a leaf. That's so cute. Please desist. I mean, I am catfishing Teresa, if that's any help. Okay, so foundation wise, base wise, I will be using a tan foundation, so apologies for the slight change in tone, but like I said, I will be tanning my birthday, so I want to see how it all goes together. That is the jam. Then the Jimmy Jam. I'm not gonna use that. I need a mixing palette of some sort. I keep putting my foundation on everything, and then it gets everywhere. Let's use this today. That'll do. So I'm going to use my beloved Dior foundation, because on my birthday, I want to use a tried and true. I'd love to do a video on that, Teresa. Thank you for the idea. Oh, there we go. I'm going to actually put my necklace out the way, because I'm going to blend it down my neck so I don't look so crazy when I take pictures. Thank you, Teresa. Like I said, I'm going to be tan on my birthday, so I know that looks a bit mental right now, but this will be the colour. I dermaplaned here, so it better not give me jip today. Ooh, this is a look. What? Teresa, that is insanity. I actually need another bottle of 031, so I'll probably be getting that at some point. I miss being tan. Soon, like, I haven't worn this shade in so long, it looks weird again, but once it's all put together, it's just. I know I suit being tan and it makes me happy, and I think on my birthday, it just goes with this kind of eye look as well. This foundation, man, I'm just looking at my skin and I'm like, yes, give me life. Cancels out the red under my cheeks. Even though I'm more olive, I do get red under my cheeks, but obviously it's just because my skin's pissed off by everything all the time. That's not new. My ears look like headlamps. On the day it won't matter though, because my hair will be down. So I'm not gonna bother putting foundation on them a day. Usually I always do. That's just because I always normally. Actually, I'll be having my hair half up, half down. We'll see. On the day itself, I'll decide if I need foundation on my ears, but right now I am not going to bother. I agree, Teresa. Like that foundation is genuinely the best. It looked great on Tia when she tried it too. I don't know if Tia's still here. Unless I missed something when I was doing something else. Also, these brushes from Nina, these Spectrum sets for face and eyes, the Pantherine. Best foundation brush ever. I actually bought two face sets for this foundation. Well, it's actually a powder brush, but I use it for foundation. It's just so good. It's domed, but it's not too dense. And has a lot of flexibility in it. Because I find that with dense brushes, it's so hard to get in these kinds of places. So I've got quite big indents there, and my nose it goes quite in as well. And with this brush, it's dense enough to buff the foundation in, but I can also get the brush where I want it to go. So, if any of you want to bug Nina for more of these sets, it's definitely worth getting. And the eye brushes are amazing too, actually. No worries. Enjoy House of Gucci. I love you lots. And take care, Rhea. Thank you for joining. Don't worry, Gina, we will colour match you and get you the best. And there's a couple of places we can get it from, but I dare say Boots will be best because one, like, points and all that, and two, they're really good there. Do you find it doesn't lose coverage or and no brush strokes? Well, does it look like I've got brush strokes or lacking coverage? I I haven't used sponge in years. I think sponges are more patchy than brushes, personally. Like especially when you work on people. But pro tip test: learn to use a brush because sponges, when you're working on clients, are so expensive. And yes, you can clean them and sanitize them, but it's not fully guaranteed because you can't see the middle of brush. Whereas bristles are here and you can sanitize them well enough. Um, and if you were working like a shoot and you don't have time to spot clean, you'd need 10 to 15 sponges because you can't double dip. You can't like it's a pain in the bum. It's so much easier to just make a good brush and a good foundation, and then a few of that same brush. Because then you don't have to discard them if they're disposable. You can just keep cleaning them. I think Nina still does have those brushes. If you want, Anne Marie, I'll message you after the live because I make her catalogue and I'll see if they're still on there, but I think they are. And I don't think they're much. They're less than 20 quid a set, I'm sure. Or around 20 a set or something like that. But they're definitely worth it. And as you can see, like, they're really good. I need to get a second of the ice set because you're gonna like this. Where is it? Where is it? Did I put it here? Did I not use it yet? So we all know Mrs. favorite brush, which is one of mine as well, is the Morphe M506. So the Spectrum has the Pantherine Spectrum set has something called a B11. Look how close they are. Like this one just has a bit more of a domed top, but if you look at the size of the brush and stuff, they are almost exactly the same. So for people that like little blenders, the Pantherine set has that in as well, which I really like. The foundation brush, I don't know if you can get it separate, but I really love the chocolatey brown handles, hence the Pantherine set. This one's the CO7. I've obviously now got two of these, and I would gladly pick a third one up, to be quite honest. I put the wrong brush back. I need to put that here. There we go. Do I need to build more coverage anywhere, or am I good? I dare say I'm pretty good. And I haven't even set this yet. Also, the best thing about this foundation for people that don't like powder, it dries without powder. You can use it without powder. I like powder because my skin is combination dry and oily. So I'll put a lot of powder on, but then hydrate with lots of setting spray in between and then set it afterwards. And I usually, which I didn't today because I'm not going out, I also usually put my Cover FX gripping primer on my T-zone. Let me know, Gina, if you can get those brushes separately, actually, because it's brushes I would pick up. I'm going to use... I don't normally use concealer, but I don't want to run out of my 011 because I don't have much left. Usually I use my foundation in a lighter shade as concealer. And I literally only own one or two concealers, but I need to use this up anyway. You can't get this anymore, which I'm sad about. But it's such a good formula, and that's the Born This Way, but Radiant Concealer, not the big one. It's like a dewier version. But I like how creamy it is, and it goes really well with my tan foundation. And what I do, because I don't like there's a trend that I've seen celebrities do it as well, where they use a concealer that's just so light in comparison to their base. I let it sit for a bit and then blend it out, which is just, like so light, like it looks white under their eyes. In my eyes, it's like almost like reverse bags, where they're adding bags, but it's so light. It's just like ugh. I don't like it. So, the color I always use is literally only a shade or two lighter than my own foundation. You don't need too much brightness. It's just to elevate everything else and to give you a little more brightness. Plus, because I'm grunging it out underneath, it's usually a pointless thing anyway. I'll put a little on my forehead though. Take care, Anne Marie. I know you're not well, so get as much rest as you can, yeah? I love you lots, and we need to have a catch up. I'll send you pictures as well. Really, Gina? Okay. Is that for the little brushes as well, though? Because I'll be quite honest. If they're £8 each, would it not be better to spend 20 quid on a set? Just saying. It's not bad, but it's also not amazing. I'm trying to find a brush I can blend out. There we go. It's like this is the Zoeva 110, 110. Just gonna stamp this concealer in. No worries, Gina. Like I said, I know Nina. I know Nina has more of those sets. And they're definitely worth getting. Plus, like I said, the colours are stunning. Like these chocolate brown handles to me are everything, and they come in like a tortoiseshell bag. tortoiseshell brushes would be beautiful as well, like full on tortoiseshell. I would die over that. Thanks, Charlotte. Do I look like a grumpy old man? Ooh, ooh. Like, see what I mean? Though it's not too light, but it's still brightening enough. I like to just stamp the concealer in. I might just use this concealer on today. I'll see how it looks when it's all powdered up. Because it needs using up, and the colour is really nice with the tan foundation. Oh, I feel so much nicer looking tan again. My God. Oh, I look like a Daniela. Ooh. Another new thing I've been doing lately, and since Missa got this powder and brought it in London, I had to pick one up because I really, really like the finish. I need a good brush for it though. Hold on. There we go. Make sure it hasn't been. Yeah, this might have had highlighter on it. Put that down because we don't want that. Yeah, this is a really cool brush I've picked up. Got it on Look Fantastic for like £3 or something when it was reduced, and under eye setting, and I just like the shape of it. It's so weird. I'm like, oh, but oh my gosh, thank you, Anne Marie. And Tia is naughty. She doesn't tell me these things, but yeah, Missa got this in PR, and I had to pick one up, and I got it when I was working a wedding because I liked how it looked. So this is translucent crystal light reflecting setting powder, pressed setting powder. And what I've really liked doing is setting under my eyes with the pressed setting powder, setting my T-zone and cheeks with my MAC Studio Fix foundation powder, and then everywhere else is a loose powder. It sounds ridiculous, but it just looks really good at the end. I still can't believe that actually happened, Charlotte. Oh, that was insane. Yeah, I think this powder's really, really, look at that. And that's just off me using like a little brush. I'm not even putting too much on. Oh, pro tip, if you leave your concealer on for a bit, always tap it out before you set it, or it will set the creases. I've made that mistake myself many times. And it's like, I'm not using that much. I don't like a really heavy under eye. Like I said, I don't want it too light. It's light reflecting, but once I spray it down, it will look way more skin-like as well. Although I'm really having that issue today, like everything seems to be going on quite nicely. I hate banana, Charlotte, the minging. Let's just line this up here. I'm gonna might even set the center of my forehead and then use my MAC right on the perimeter. No worries, Anne-Marie. Enjoy your rest. It's so nice to have you here again. I've missed you. I've missed everyone. It's just so hard when, like, as grateful as I am, I have all the experiences that I've had with Missa and Tia and Teresa over the last few months with, like, the gig, going to Scotland, going to Ireland. I'm so not used to going out, and it exhausted me to a really, like, insane point. So, like, having the energy to do lives in between got a bit much for me. when I had to rest it, it just got to a point where it was a little bit overwhelming. Why did I only put NC25 in it when I was also NC35? God damn it. Where's the other one? Oh, here it is. It's behind me. Because I've got two. I've got my tan shade and I've got my regular. And I'll get quite a... Sir, did not tell you to fall. I'll get quite a dense brush. So my favourite is the angled contour brush from Look Good Feel Better. I have a couple of these. And I'll load it up, and because it's so dense you can really put plenty of product on and it still won't go overboard. And I'll set here with this. And the other side, do the same. Like I said, I'm only setting my perimeter with this one. Literally just the perimeter of my face. And actually, yeah, I also set my nose with it because my nose gets really oily. And like if I've tried doing it all over, but it can get a little thick. Whereas here, because I spray it down and bronze on top, it just helps the bronzer blend and it keeps it all in place. And because I dermaplane and get issues with patchy skin, now that I layer these products, they just sit really well together. And I discovered this when I was with Mr. in London, actually, when we were going to meet Gina and all them for the first time. That was the first time I set my face like that. Because I at first I couldn't find my loose powder, so I just thought, sorry, I'll go in with this. Because it was a really hot day anyway. Like it was summer or the back end of it. And I wanted it to last. So I thought I'll try it out because I tried it before and it was too cakey. But now, as you can see, it's just set that really, really nicely. And then what I do afterwards is I get my loose powder, which my favorite, as you guys know, is the Born This Way. I'll get one of these kinds of brushes and pile on the powder on it and just set everywhere else. So I need some more on my forehead, like in the middle. I just need to tip a little more powder out. There we go. That should be more than enough. It doesn't matter if it's a little messy because I'm going to spray it down. But because I change... No worries. Oh wait, I'm just reading. Oh, you're saying you're back. I'm thinking, oh. Because you're going to spray everything down. Because a lot of people think that setting spray adds to your base, but in reality, it actually takes off the... It does give you a film, but it also takes off the top layer of powder. So if I've overdone it in any way, shape, or form, the spray will help fix that. And plus, you know me, I always spray my base before I go in my powders anyway, just to keep everything level, and it helps me blend my powders afterwards, which for me is a much better thing to do. Also, the all-nighter pollution protection is really nice. Just saying, quite like that one. Picked it up when it was on offer because the chill wasn't available, because that's usually my choice. But I quite like this one. Set everything. I have no idea where my fan is, so I'm gonna have to be without, which is annoying because I really like my fan. Did I pull my face again? I didn't even pay attention this time. I forget I do that. No, my fan's not there. Oh gosh, what's under my arse? Probably everything. You know me, I can't have a live without chaos. Without everything going everywhere. Just gonna use the California Love box to fan me before I put the palette back in it. As you can see, it also adds a bit of glow back. Let me see which one of these two is. Is this the correct one? Yeah, this is the rose spray. I'm going to use a little bit of that too. For photos today, I'd usually use a lot less if I'm going out, but it should give me a bit more of a dewy vibe, which for pictures today will be really, really nice. But if I'm going on a night out, I would use very little of that pixie. We would probably just do just a couple of sprays just so I can blend my foundation in, and then use my Kryolan and Ben Nye Final Seal to really lock everything. I'd even, before I put my base on, use Kryolan or Ben Nye on my eyes, then wipe the excess and do my base, and it means that my eyes are set before I even do my base, and waterproof and not going anywhere. But there you go, this is the base so far, and I haven't even... Yeah, I have a little bit of a breakout here, but that's fine. It's where I always shave, so spots always pop up. But this colour story though, right? I'm feeling it. And like I said, it's more bronzy, not too mustardy. The idea was meant to be mostly a black smoky eye with less blonde, but now it's more bronze. But I am not mad at that situation. Chewbacca. I'm fine with that. Let's feel. Do the tap test. If it's sticky, you want to fan some more. I need to find my fan. I'll find it at some point. That's because I got a good razor, Charlotte. Can't wait to smoke out the under eyes. I think under eyes always makes the look. Okay, my face needs to settle a bit, so I'm going to do my under eyes first. Because usually I do the rest of my base first and then the under eye, but I'm going to do the under eye first and then the rest of my base and let my base really like eat up the spray I put down and stuff to just sort of give it a bit more oomph. I'm going to get another brush actually. Oh my god, Tess! That's oh man, the dark humor between the three of us would be so good. Would be so dark. That's not something we could film. I feel like our real humor would all come out. Just using my MAC paint pot under my eyes. It does look a bit mental, but I'll be blending it out so it doesn't matter. Like I said, that's also why I don't conceal my under eyes too much, because I always smoke my eyes out. Kaylee, it's because I'm a catfish, okay? I look like a 12-year-old boy with no makeup on. Definitely not what YouTube saying. Oh, I can't wait for us to do that live where the three of us are going to do that drinking game. We've been talking about it for a while, just life gets in the way, but me, Tess, and Missa want to go live and do makeup and play a drinking game where we drink if any one of us can make each other laugh. Oh god. Honestly, he needs to come with a little utility belt that just has Febreze attached to it. Oh, for sure, Tess. For like both good and bad reasons for both of us. And I've always thought of you, and hopefully 2022. Like I don't want to put promises or big resolutions down because obviously the last couple of years I've made things impossible, but at the same time, I never expected to make such good friends and go abroad for the first time since before the millennium and all that. So like, it's been a bit of a whirlwind. But yeah, like things. So just debating, do I go hold on. I'm gonna put some waterline colours up here. There's the black. There you are. So these are my waterline options. Oh, for sure, Tess. Ah! I am not knocking everything over. No one noticed that. Waterline colours. So we've got regular brown, deep brown, plum, and black. I think all of these would work. So for waterline tones. Oh, thanks, Elena. Done showing everyone my favourite base stuff. I'm not going to use two, I don't think, Tess, unless I blend it underneath. Black like my soul. I'm tempted, like, because I feel like the black on lids isn't showing as much as I want. Tell you what, most people are saying black and brown. Plum might be too warm, but it does look really cool. Like, I might even show you. I was thinking of doing one side black and one side brown, and we can see which one looks better. So we'll use the dark brown and we'll use the black. Because the warm brown is nice, but I would use the warm brown on a lighter look. Because we want the plum. And actually, I'll quickly show Tess the plum. But I do think it's too warm for this jam. It's too purple. It's pretty, but it's too purple for this. And if I want to smoke out black underneath, it'll just make my eyes look more bloodshot than smoky. Which ain't bad, but it's like not the jam. But this Kiko pencil is a beautiful dupe for that mulberry tone that Charlotte Tilbury came out with. I'm going to go over this one in black. So you can see, like, obviously you get the immediate pop. Yeah, exactly. So I'm happy to show you guys a lot. Like, I don't mind changing it up. And, oh, I'm immediately like, I think I might just keep it black, Can someone message Missa? I'm still live because she sent me a message and I can't tell what's going on. Yeah, exactly. If I did just a mustard eye and kept it quite soft, the plum would be great. I'm debating just keeping it black because from far away this just pops. Whereas I think the brown won't give it that definition. But I will be smoking it out with brown and black underneath too, so yeah, we'll just stick with black. Like, as soon as I put it on, my brain went, that looks right. Yeah, I am, mister. We've been doing a lot of chatting, and I took my makeup off at the beginning because the technique I tried out didn't really work. What do you think of the look so far? Also, it's a slightly different shape. Like, it's still blown out, as you can see, but you know that I usually normally go quite a bit higher with my wing, whereas this is more outwards. Outwards and actually lower, so it's not touching my brow. Just, I think it's, like, even though it's still kind of similar to what I do, I still think it's quite the change at the same time. Thank you. Just working on my under eyes now. So, the shade. She's got a fan there, and she's like, "Yep, shade." So I'm gonna conjoin this to the wing. See, that is quite smoky on the outer portion, but I'm not doing it all the way in because usually I will create that grunge all the way on the inside, but we want that outer portion to be extra today. Thank you, Gina. That was the idea. Also, Missa, this glitter from this brand. This is what I'm wearing on my lids on top of the black, and it shifts green as well. Like it is insane. And I also she gave me a green and a blue one for free. Let me know if you want one to try out, because I don't really see myself using it. I'm more into these kinds of tones. Charlotte, I love you. Oh, I can't wait, Tess. I want to cook for us too. I make good food too. We can like take turns and make different dinners and like swap recipes. Oh, the cyanide. And what I'm gonna do is just tuck under the eyelash here and the eyelash situation, where obviously I've glued the lash higher. So now when I go really close, unless you really stare, you can't tell because I've glued it more upwards. So back into mine. Oh, I miss it. I only used two palettes and one single shadow in noir. I mean, oh wait, no, two single shadows because I used the bronze as well. But like, still, I only use these two, which is the Natasha Denona bronze and the California Love. Also, Tess, when we were in Ireland, both Miss Tia and Lucy were all complimenting how nice the glitters and how this palette looked on me because I used it by itself on one of the. This when we all went to Kilkenny. Um, it looked really nice on, and it stayed on really nice too. In Tia's vlog, she does a close up of my eyeballs when we're sat in the pub, and that's when I'm wearing the California Love because that's when I got it off Missa. I also use the Circo Loco as part of my look because my favorite shade in the entirety of Circo Loco, which I feel like I would use in everything. Me too. We had this conversation before, Tess. It was because you and me both like the pot glitters. My favorite shade is the aerialist shade that like, and I'm not into cool tones normally, but the silvery lilac is just so different. It's just so pretty. It almost like has like a, I don't know. It's just special. I just really like it. Oh, that's so nice of Matty. I just can't believe you've gone without it for that long. I can hear James snoring. So now I'm gonna join that up to the wing. Don't want it too round, so we want to blend that into underneath and jump back into that color again. Just keep stamping it on. Ooh, look at that smoke. The wang. Oh god damn it, why do I say these things? I can't concentrate now, Charlotte. I say stupid things without thinking about it. Okay. Okay. It is the wang. The wing, the wang. The kittens are so cute, Tess. Trying to keep it as close to the lash line as possible. Yeah, I'm glad I took the initial look off and then did it with this kind of way, because I think once I blend everything out and into each other as well, I think it will just tie in way better. Wang's on the mind all day, every day, you're not wrong. Right, okay. Just trying to keep that shape. So bringing it all the way in here, but not blending it out as out here, which I'll do in a minute with another brush. And just there. Want it really smoky. Shade is such a pretty, pretty tone. Oh, thank you, Missa. I've been thinking about this look for ages. Wanting to do it for ages. And I just love that kind of editorial bronzy cat eye that I see. I'm sure I've sent you a few of them, but they're just so like it's just sultry. And I think with my outfit on my birthday, because like I said, I'm practicing my birthday look. I feel like this is like it's enough drama, enough class, and enough edge. And it will go with an all black outfit. And it's got enough pizzazz to it where it doesn't need to be colourful. And the lashes have got enough drama in them, but they're not overpowering. So it's yes, the whole point of that test is we're gonna do our makeup, make each other laugh, and see what the hell happens. I've thought about this look for some time now. Just wanted it to be right. What am I gonna do about the inner corners though? We will see. I'm not sure yet. I usually always add an inner corner, and I still might here because obviously it will add to that cat eye look, but I might do them a lot smaller than I normally do, so add like a little one. Another small blender. So now I want to go into that red sequin shade on here again. Obviously there's black here, and just drag this area down just a bit further here, but not too much. Like I said, I want more jam on the outside. More drama on the outside than in the inside to keep it that shape. Obviously, like I said, I'm catfishing my eye shape because my eyes are round. Dip into the mustard. Just tickle the edges. So just on the outside again. I'm so used to bringing it all the way in. And I think this is just adding to that cat eye effect that I want. There we go. And now, trick to really soften the outer edge because it is quite dramatic, which I want, but I don't want it as dramatic as it is to go into my pressed powder, clean, fluffy brush, and just on that outside edge here, and all the way in with the translucent powder. Just soften that bottom line whilst keeping everything still dramatic. I know, I'm the worst. I'm the worst at wording. But there, as you can see, it's still heavier on the outside, but it's not overpowering, and I still have that cat eye shape. I'm actually going to add just a touch more red on the outer edges there, because I think I slightly overblended it, but not too much. Just literally there and there. Clean that brush again, blend it out again, just until the desired effect happens. There we go. So now, I don't know if I'd add a bottom lash on my birthday. No worries, Tia. It doesn't look very deep at the minute, but I know that once I put my mascara on, it will deepen. I'm debating, like, do I deepen it? But I need to put it together before I add, because that's my problem. I do the same as Tia does, where I'll get excited and overdo it and put too much on, and then overpower it. So I need to try and be patient today and stick with it. Let's do the bottom mascara. Yeah, see, as soon as I put bottom mascara on, it just adds to the drama. So it's good that I didn't overpower it. Also, as much as we like glittery looks, I actually don't want this look to be too sparkly. I just want that glitter to speak for itself on the day. You know, I want it to be quite like extra, but also enough. And I quite like the idea of adding a little bit of a line on the inner part of there, actually. So I might get, yeah, I might get my felt tip liner in a minute. Just add a tiny inner corner wing. I love tacos. Mexican food's amazing. That's made such a difference, hasn't it? The mascara alone just makes a difference on the bottom lash line. I like that test. Also, for guys, if you guys like watching Elena live, she's going to recreate one of my grunge looks on her live, which I am so excited for. I can't wait to dress this up on the day and have my curly hair with it too. Thank you, Claire. Taco, taco, burrito, burrito. Referencing South Park for those who don't know, which me and James have been watching a lot of recently, actually. We went through season 7 and 9, so very early episodes. Chef's still alive in them. Also, I need my felt tip. If needs be, if I can't find my felt tip, I might even use a pencil. And if anything, yeah, you know what? Actually, if I sharpen the pencil well enough, it might look better than the pen because it's smoky. It might look a bit more like, yeah, I'll find my sharpener. I think that might be the better way forward, actually. There it is. Miss Jennifer Lopez. Yes! I love South Park. Watch the one where they went to Canada to get Ike back, and the songs they were singing in that Canada song. It just proper cracked me up because I haven't seen that in so long. Right, okay, so we're using a pencil, just adding it to my waterline and not going as big. Oh, I say that and then go big anyway. No, it's not too big because I can blend it out and then just see that, and it just adds more oomph to the lash line. Imagine we had the, oh gosh, I went too hard there. That's fine. It's pencil, so I can blend that out. I need to add some here anyway. Maybe I've done myself a favor. Yep, I have. And just there too. Let's get just a little brush and blend away what I don't want underneath, and just blend it into the shadow. You can see, and that immediately tidies it up, but also makes it a little grungier, which I like. And now I'm going to get that chocolatey ready tone again on this brush. Just add it there on top of the wing. So like go something a little deeper rather than light to add to that smoke. So I dare say the eyes are pretty much finished. I don't think I need to add much else to the eyeballs. If you guys have any ideas, tell me, but I think that's looking pretty good. Oh, yay, that makes me so happy. I hope she loved them. Didn't take long to get there either. I need my phone charger, bear with me. Gosh, I thought I got rid of the browser there, but I did not. Thank goodness for that. Okay, where's my number 2? Bronze Goddess, you know, my favourite. Just using all my favourite products on my birthday, like all my best stuff. Just oh, there we go. Let's build this bronze and add to the bronzy look. I think this might call for orange blush. Yes. Can't wait to see Charlotte. As soon as I start bronzing my cheeks, I just start feeling like a proper bitch. I love it. Let's get that dimension going. Catfish cheekbones that don't exist. I might have magma, but I was thinking of using shapeshifter. Because I was thinking like that kind of tone of orange would be even better. We will see. So now I'm gonna do the thing that I wanted to do with the cream shadow, which is, where is it? I'm going to need, is it the blending brush? Is it in here? Let me have a quick look. That might be too large. There we go. That's quite sparse, but not too much. So I'm going to go into my bronzer, pick some up and use it. Just, there we go. So what I was doing with my cream bronzer earlier, and just add to the smoke and bring it down my nose. And then drag it out here, just over the top of the shadow, and just blend it in. So to make that sort of editorial smoke contoured vibe, you see that? How it's just all blended into my face now? Oh, good shout. That'll be really nice. I do think it's a little cool tone though, so if you have anything more orangey copper, mix them up. More of a cool tone copper, whereas this is a very orangey copper. But look at that. Holy balls. That worked. But that was what I was trying to do initially with my cream bronzer. And then plunk some on my bottom lip. I don't put it on top because I hate that mustache look, but bottom lip always looks good with this. Actually, sod it, we'll do all of it, but not as much up top. You'll have to send me a picture. Ooh, I need to do this more with my smoky eyes because that is a jam. And look how it like blends into the shadow and like softens everything, but still keeps it winged. I need to drag it underneath as well. I need to do this way more with my smoky looks. I am feeling myself. The whole Tia jam, like, who is she? Okay, so let's get my blush. I'm going to mix both the orange and the red. Because when I blush, especially when I'm tan, I like looking almost sunburnt for bronzy looks. I think it adds. And I go quite heavy because I buff it all out afterwards. So, you know, I tend to go a little overboard and then fix it up. Just add like some red on the outer portion here. Get a bit on the nose and chin. So like I said, like you want to look a little sunburnt almost. Now I get a clean brush, clean blending brush, just diffuse it all, blend it all together. Let's get my highlighter on the go. The highlighter I've been really, really loving lately, as well as my Dior. But I've tried, like I said, I've tried to mix them up. But this is a Heat Wave by Estee Lauder, and it is just chef's kiss. I think I'll be wearing this one on my birthday. Might even mix some Dior in. We shall see. But like, dare I say this packs a little more punch than the Dior, but it still has that translucent base to it. Just really blend that into the skin. Really, really buff that in. We want that glossy skin look. Sweaty upper lip, obviously. Oh, damn. Just I think as soon as you put highlighter on it, just adds. And not only I'm gonna add a little highlighter under the brow. Just gonna use a flat brush just on the edges. I don't go all the way in. Just here. I can't wait to see it, Tess. Now I'm gonna grab a loose highlighter I've also been loving, if I can find it. Here it is. The JLo, speaking of JLo, the JLo Inglot collection. Oh yeah, I will be tan on my birthday though, so that's what I'm saying. I'm catfishing it today. I'm just seeing how it will all look because I might as well use the right tones today just to see how it all pulls together. Then do it pale and then tan next week and not like the effect. So that's fine. Honestly, like I said, major catfish, and I'm just using what's in the lid like I would with my artist couture and just adding. I will be smoky and tan and brown next week. I mean, I was gonna put some fake tan on today, and I thought I might as well just leave it because it'll be patchy by the time my birthday comes. And who can be asked with that shit? Not me. I'm going to do just a tiny bit of brow work. I've kind of enjoyed having just pushed up, not too much brow. Trick is, I always like to stab out my brow mascara before I go in, so it's not so heavy. And my brows are already glued down, so all I'm doing is just deepening them up again and adding a few more strokes with the brow mascara. As you can see, makes a nice difference to the colour, but not too much. So it doesn't overpower anything. Oh, I've got a bit of a scraped a bit there in the wrong bit, but that's fine. And just brush that away when it's dry. Just flake it off. I want these to point up a bit more. I might re-laminate my brows because, like I said, I wet them after I laminated them, and I think that's why they're not holding up as well. That's a bit more like it. I want a proper fluffy looking upward brow. And I'll push them up again when I take pictures. Just push the angle them down just a touch. And now time for lips. And I'm going to do one more thing, which has been my favorite thing to do on night out and looks in general. And I'm going to grab my L'Oreal glitter. Could even use my. Alright guys, choose L'Oreal glitter or Kiko glitter. One has more of a green gold shift and the other's a bit more rainbow. Type in rainbow or shift and first two or three gets the vote. And that's what I'll be using. Okay, L'Oreal it is. L'Oreal. Oh wait, misreverted L'Oreal twice, so that's not an answer, Gina. The one that was warmer. Oh, so shift might work. This one's also stunning, just so you know. And all I'm gonna do is literally, actually, yeah, this works really nice because the glitter as well has a green shift to it. Is do a line under my brows on each side instead of a brow highlight. Because when you're out and this catches the light, it is so pretty. It's actually Charlotte here who taught me that because she did it on a night out one night, and I was just bedazzled by the gorgeous sparkly line under her eyebrows. And the trick is to use obviously something that has an iridescent shift to it, so it's not overpowering. But it's so pretty. And once it dries and I'll turn the lights down, you guys will see it. Just let it set. I might even do a second coat. Or I might even use a bit of L'Oreal on top. We will see. We'll see how it looks. But now it's time for lips. Lips. And I was naughty and treated myself to a new pencil, but I need to find it. I think it might be with my blenders. Yeah, it is. I bought myself one thing of Beauty Bay. And that is the Melt Lip Pencil because I've wanted this shade for bloody ages. And my Charlotte Tilbury pencil finally died after like a year of using it. And I always like buy myself at least one nice high-end pencil. So this is in the shade Bear. It's advertised as light tan. And I bet it will be perfect for this look because we're going to go pale DSLs. This one's in the shade Bear, so Bare. And if this is nice, I'll probably get more. Hmm. It's not pulling as brown as I want on me, but it's a really pretty tone still. That ain't bad. Depending on how much makeup I sell in the next week, I might pick up another one. Oh my god, it's such a nice pencil. It's like I was saying, it's super firm, but the payoff is very nice. Which as you can see, my overline. For overlining, this is great. Enjoy, Jess. Thank you for joining. I've never had cheesesteaks. It sounds amazing. Sounds like something James would cream his pants over. Oh, look at that, and it fills in really nice. It's almost like a contour shade, which I quite like. I wanted it to be a little warmer, but I'm not too bothered by that. It's funny because on my hand, it's quite orangey. But everything always pulls weird on me, so I'm not surprised or mad. And I couldn't afford the melt palette as much as I wanted it, so pencil it is. And you know me, I'm such a sucker for my nude lips. I just wanted it to look right. Now, let me go grab a lipstick. Hold on. I hope it's in here. Might not be. Is it here? It is here. Fab. I've decided I'm gonna wear obviously my favorite liquid lip and a bullet on top. These I get in TK Maxx for $3.99, but it's my favorite peachy pale. Like I love it as much as Sand by Dose of Colors, but Sand has dried up, so I can't use that anymore. But this is the shade 415 by Arkansas. Hiccups. And it's just my perfect pale peach. Oh god, hold on. Hang fire. Got loads of dry skin on my lips. I am going to fix that before I put more lipstick on. Liner can stay on. Yes, miss, I'll be here. It's just the dry weather. It really dries my lips out. I've been wearing a lip balm all day too. No worries, Elena. Love you lots. Enjoy house shopping. Ooh, that's better. Obviously, liner's still on. And ooh, like every time I see this in the shop, I buy it. I don't care if I'm broke or not, because it is just perfection in a lip color. And it goes so nice with this liner. It's just not overpowering. Ooh, let's tap the lipstick in. Melt Skin Tight Liner. I'll tell you what other shade I was going to get. Hold on, let me have a look at my tablet on Instagram. Uh, or even okay, melt lip liner. Give me some melt lip pencil. Yeah, it's not their regular lip pencils. It's their newer range. Lip liners. It's the Perfectionist lip pencils. That's the one. Because I think the other one's a cream. Yeah, it's the £14 one. I was looking at what shade was I looking at? I was looking at Sepia. That's the one I might buy next. And the one I have is called Bear. Ooh, Skin Tight might be really pretty. Who doesn't want cheesecake? Now, if I can find. Well, in the buff or buff, either will work for this. I think buff might be better actually, but I don't know where it lives right now. But we're going to go even paler, but not too pale. Give me a minute. And tap that in before it overpowers it. I add a bit more colour to it actually, or do I keep it pale? I might warm it up a touch. Hold on. It's about playing around until I see the effect that I want. I got a beautiful gift from a sausage. This is in the shade Boo. And it's a gorgeous caramelly tone. So it might be I'm just gonna add it on top just slightly, not too much. Just to mix it in with that pale shade, just to give it a bit more warmth. I think we have our winner. Ooh. Let's spray you down. And on the day as well, do I keep it like this or do I add some diamond bomb to the cheeks as well? We will see. Or should we keep it like this? So there we go. Give you a close up. And diamond bomb. Lower lashes and diamond bomb. I'd have to practice the lower lashes like. Should we see how it all looks with the hair down and you guys can get another glimpse of the blonde? Just gonna always get foundation and bronzer in my hairline, so I'm just gonna remove that. I literally have to tone my hair around my fringe more because of tan foundations and bronzer. It always like makes my hair brassy right in the front. It's... Okay, it needs a brush. But I'll sort that out in a sec. My hair's going to be curly on the day, so there's going to be lots of volume. So much blonder now. It's so different. I need to put my choker on. My neck looks naked. Which way up? That way. And do you guys want to see the earrings I got for the look as well? I'll go grab those. But also, I'll quickly turn this down. My hair's going to be curly. I think it looks flat for this look, but imagine the curls. Oh, I'm so happy with this. This came out better than I imagined. I'm gonna have to keep 3 lipsticks on me on the night out, but I don't care. It's my 30th. Really like the shape I plucked my brows in. Thank you. I'm really liking how this looks. There's a fucking color difference. I will be tan on my birthday. Don't judge me. Lipstick for every decade, bro. I really like the lip liner actually. I usually go a lot deeper, but I really wanted the eyes to be like the focal point of the look. And obviously the hair's gonna be that's my way of imagining curly hair. That was terrible. Never again. So what do you guys think of the blonde? I'm also gonna go more blonde eventually. I'm gonna add because as you guys can see when I lift this, it's quite dark underneath, but we didn't have time. Oh, what the hell is my camera doing? Show me. I want to see. There we go. So underneath here, we're gonna add some blonde slices as well. So when I lift it, there'll be blonde under. And I'm debating going because they were like, oh, but if you add too much blonde, it will be more blonde than dark. Do you really want that? And I want to live my Xtina fantasies, please. Because I'm lucky, I'm getting my hair done for free because a student's doing it. Because it costs me too much to do it all otherwise. And the only thing I paid for is I paid the tenner for them to put Olaplex in afterwards because I have some breakage here. That's why they removed the bleach a little earlier because hair would have been fine, but they had to remove the lot It is really robust, but because I've had a money piece, which is the fringe bit blonde for so long, when we put bleach on it, it causes a lot of breakage. So what we'll do is give it a month, touch up only the roots at the front, but use a 20 ball on the rest and lighten it further. And I've bought silver shampoos and conditioners. So this hopefully will be a lot less gingery in the next couple of months. And I'd have gone in sooner to get it done, but I also don't want to walk out bald. So I am fine with it as it is. I've bought, like I said, a bunch of silver hair products, and I'll be quite honest, even though it's a little gingery in places, I like the textures. Like it looks like there's a lot going on, which when it's curled as well, or when it's doing something fun, or when it will be in bunches, it has a lot like going on, which is what I want. Like the idea of my hair is what I want it to be, not just stripes here. I like the idea that wherever I move my hair, the pattern moves with it. So when I do different things like space buttons or bunches, um, it'll have just it'll just look like a fun pattern each time. So that's what I really like about it. Oh, this looks so fun. I'm so pleased. I don't know if I've got the patience for lower lashes, but it would look good. But I definitely think Diamond Bomb needs adding on. But it's made my eyes look really blue. They're usually very grey. My eyes are usually very, very grey. Oh yeah, earrings. I was thinking, Daniela, stall while you remember what the fuck you're doing. Thank you. I'll go grab them. Everything's falling. I'll also grab my handbag and show you guys that too, because I've sent Missa and Charlotte pictures, but no one else has seen it yet. And it's very exciting. Just need to find it. For God's sake, it's somewhere. I'll put this back on. I have made a massive mess, but what's new? Daniela is chaos. Oh, here you are. God, brushes everywhere. This is going to be fun to clean. Well, just moving brushes and scissors before I sit on them, because I do not want to go into A&E with a stabbed rectum. Did I bring the earrings? Yes, I did. So earrings, got these bad boys, and they're glittery. Actually, I'll turn the big light down again so you guys can see how glitz and glam these are. And the handbag I found on Shein, because I found a designer handbag that I was obsessed with, but I did not have £130 for this handbag. But Shein had a dupe that looked exactly like it for £30. And I've got straps for it to make it a shoulder bag too. But how freaking cute. And I bought some nail stickers with yin yangs on, so I'm gonna do my nails black and white too. So like I said, it's kind of like the boiler suit with the combat boots and then like the 90s accessories. Let's quickly see if Diamond Bomb is in the drawer over there. I think it is. I'll grab it and put some on. Stuff is falling. I'll also show you guys the other earrings I bought, because there was a sale on and they were a lot cheaper than if I bought them brand new. Let's put those there and check my phone. Yep, Diamond Bomb's here. Awesome. And I'll show you guys the nail stickers too. I might as well. So I was trying to be not costly with it, so I got it all on a budget, and I'm quite proud of myself. The fun earrings, which I'm not wearing with this look, but I'll wear for another look, are these. So they're also yin yangs and like multi-chrome with like a flower on, and they just look fun. Might be fun for like the usual tones that I use, so like, you know, purples, greens, blues, and pinks. They'll be fun for like those looks. Plot that in there so I don't lose it. Let's get Diamond Bomb on. I wasn't worried about my hair going into my face. I'd chuck a gloss on too, but I'll be drinking and stuff, so I feel like the gloss would just get in the way of something that I want to stay on for a long period of time. Longevity. When I set my base, nothing moves. I use my Kryolan at the end. Like I said, if I was going out, I'd use the Cover FX gripping primer in my T-zone where I get oily. I really powder things down, and the way I built my base, which is why I put the MAC on top of already a waterproof foundation, but my skin can also breathe because all of my primers and like pore filling things and all that stuff is mostly talc and silicone free. So like I can get close up and still see stuff, but I don't like a full on coverage, but nothing will move. Here's my nail stickers. So I got those, and I have like cherry blossoms and things. These don't look as good as they did in the pictures, so I'm not feeling these for this vibe, but I'll probably use them in something else. But these with black and white nail polish are so 90s. The only thing that's quite funny, or it is, at the bottom here, it's like yin yangs with the words kung fu on them. I'm like, which is funny because I love old school martial arts movies. For my birthday in 2019, before the pandemic, every year I go to my family, I choose what I want to eat and they cook it, and we have like a family meal and pick a movie as well. And in 2019, so obviously since the pandemic happened, I haven't been able to go there in the last couple. I made everyone watch Drunken Master, like the old school one, very old Jackie Chan movie from like 60s, 70s, I think 70s, but and badly dubbed, but super fun. Me too, Tess. Thinking, Anna, setting sprays, you want the, I'm just thinking out loud here. You want the Scandinavia Bridal setting spray, because that makes everything photo ready. Even if your products have SPF in, it will stop the flashback, which is amazing for photography. You also want the Ben Nye Final Seal. It smells like peppermint, but you use very little. And then to really set things in place, and Missa and Teresa will back me on this because we went out in torrential rain in Edinburgh with this on. But the Kryolan aerosol spray, nothing will move. But you want to use a very little because it's very heavy, very alcohol heavy. And you want to be able to move your face. But yeah, that one, it's industrial. I feel so weird with the blonde, but I'm really enjoying it. I just can't stop looking at it because I wanted to be blonder for so long, and it's finally blonder. It looks so fun. I'm so pleased. And obviously I'll be wearing my choker Oh, and I got another necklace. I totally forgot. We have more accessories. Let me find it if I can. Because I am useless. Where are you at? Where you at? Where you at? It's quite possibly in my top drawer. But I also have a little necklace with a really cute little gun on it. And I just feel like with the whole combat outfit, it's kind of like bossy, bitchy, but not too much. Here you are. It was just in the box with everything else because I had a little birthday box put aside with my stuff in for the weekend, so I don't lose it. I just use hairspray. Well, I looked up the ingredients of the Kryolan and Nismasa. They're actually different, and hairspray really clogs your pores to an unhealthy level. So, you know, you know what? I used to use it myself, and it works, but that is better for you in the long run. But how cute! How cute is that? There was a one that I wanted where it was in the Bratz font and you could write what you wanted and they would make it for you. And the lady that I buy my jewelry off gave me a 40% off code for my birthday because I talked to her quite a bit. She was really cool. It was a one-off. So I got this and one other necklace. I really wanted the necklace you can make, but they take 3 to 5 weeks and it wouldn't arrive in time for my birthday, but it was in the Bratz font. And I was going to get this and that one, and it would have just said peaches in the Bratz font. So I probably will buy it in the future. But she has such cool items. Like, there's something I'm planning on buying Missa at some point too, and Charlotte, because we all love our trainers. We all love wearing trainers. We're all like me and Missa are definitely sneakerheads. Oh, hold on, I'm just gonna save that picture of the hair because it's cool. But hold on, where is it? The brand is called Millie London. They're not the cheapest, but they're all properly. Here, this is the Brat necklace, and you can get whatever text you want in that font in gold or silver. So that's what that looks like. I just think it's really cool. Oh, one's saying slut. Hell yes. We also have that necklace that just says gross in a really cool font. I love that one too. Here's what that would have kind of looked like if I got the one with it. But you can also get that kind of font for necklaces. I'll probably end up picking up some stuff. But yeah, because we're sneakerheads, I don't know if it's advertised on here. Hold on. She has this thing where not only can you get necklaces, you can get stuff that you can put on your shoes, on your laces. So you could have your names on your shoes, on your laces, and it's just so different. And I think it's really, really cute. Let me find it. If it's not here, I'll check the site, but I need to show you it. Here it is. So you can get little charms that you add to the bottoms of your laces, and you can get them custom. So imagine, you could have I would have like cosmic peaches on my shoes, or like Missa on each shoe, or like Charlotte's ones could just have the word slut on them or something. But oh, and you can get them in gold or silver, and I think she wants to get them in rose gold eventually too. Just how cool, how different. It's like the right kind of tacky. She also does, which I'm a huge fan of. She does Takashi Murakami style necklaces. Ignore the weed necklace; it's the only one I really don't care about. But the Takashi Murakami pendant, I would 100% have. And then she does like the obviously overly massive 90s butterflies. Pink Cuban chain links with cubic zirconia gems. Like these are extra. They are not the cheapest, but they are stunning. I already have pink cubic zirconia hoops, which I bought for my birthday last year, and a tennis necklace, yeah. That's what it's called, I think. Yeah, and she has these really cute friendship necklaces that say "ride or die" on them. There's just a bunch of stuff I want off here because I think it's really cute. It's like the right kind of 90s aesthetic. Look at that. You can get different fonts. So you could literally get like a spoiled brat necklace. The big pink chain is the real MVP. Yeah, and it would go with so much too. And with me having that aesthetic where I like, more comfy wear or like the that's the kind of jewelry I would go for. You can also, I forgot to mention, get there you go, all the custom stuff. So earrings, belly bars, necklaces in all different fonts. Excuse me, I wish I thought of that as a business. Really cool. No, really, really cool. Definitely a brand you should follow. And when I told her that I was worried about my stuff arriving on time for my birthday, like I said, she gave me that one-off birthday code, which was really nice of her. It was just code Daniela for 40% off anything. And she puts free gifts in as well all the time. The boxes are really nice. I'm just shouting out a brand that I know is worth the effort. Also, I am now panicking because I can't find the pen for my tablet, but I'll look for it in a bit. Not sure where the hell that's gone, but it's around hopefully. It's probably in with my makeup brushes somewhere. Knowing me. Oh no, I found it. It's right here. There we go. I never lose things for long, which is a good thing. All right, take care, Gina. Thank you for joining. But yeah, I'm so obsessed with this little necklace. I can see myself wearing it a ton. Only thing is, I don't know how well it will layer with my choker. That doesn't look too bad. Obviously, my titties are going to be out and shimmery with the outfit. But yeah, I'm going to head off in a minute and get some pictures. I dare say I'm pretty much done and happy with how this looks. This is, or hopefully a better version will be on my birthday. And I'm going to be fully tan with curly hair. So I'm going to take pictures today, but I don't know if I should post them just because I want the finished look with the curly hair to possibly be the jam. Or I could post this anyway and post that and just be like, whatever. Or I'll just post it in my cosmic. I don't know. We will see. But thank you to everyone who joined. It's so nice to be live again. I'm not going to be live again for a couple of weeks because I'm busy. I'm not sure what's going to happen over Christmas, but hopefully I'll have one or two before the end of the year. Hopefully with Tess and Missa as well. And hopefully in the new year I can have a more regular schedule again with the lives because I do miss doing them a lot. And I miss hanging out with you guys. I just miss the banter. I miss having fun, and I feel like I always do my best looks when I do a live. So thank you guys for always pushing me and pushing me in the right direction and supporting me, even though I'm absolutely batshit insane. I love you all so much. Let me know how you feel about this look. And yeah, it's been pretty gravy, baby. So I'm gonna eat my food and go annoy James and watch more South Park. Love you lots. Enjoy the color difference. Bye bye.